The younger sister of a teenager murdered 30 years ago has released never-before-seen pictures of her sibling in a bid for new information. Natalie Pearman, 16, was found dead in a lay-by at Ringland, near Norwich, on November 20, 1992. Her killer has never been found. His sister Georgina, 35, said, "Someone knows something about her murder." Norfolk police said it believed it had the DNA from the killer and one call could resolve this case. Ms. Pearman's body was found at 3:50 GMT by a lorry driver en route to work. She was last seen alive in Rouen Road, Norwich, at 1:15. Post-mortem tests found Natalie, who was a sex worker, had been suffocated and a DNA crime profile was loaded onto the national database. Since then, more than 4,000 people have been interviewed by police and a large number provided samples for DNA testing. A 25th anniversary appeal led to 11 new DNA profiles being taken from men whose names were put forward, and another 30 names of interest were confirmed as already on the national database and known to the inquiry. Officers have also revisited original witnesses and several new ones, but the person responsible for her death has not been identified. Georgina, whose surname is not being released, said her sister was just a child when she died. 30 years is a long time. It's long enough and it's time for someone to tell the police the truth, she said. Even if the person responsible for her death has died, we just want to know what happened. Her sister said it was amazing to look at the family photos again. For all the negativity often associated with her name over the years, Natalie is happy in these photos, and that's nice to see for me, my brothers and sister. It's also heartbreaking, she said. Natalie was so much more than how she died. Nobody can take away the 30 years of pain my family has been through, but it's time to give us some closure. Norfolk Police's cold case manager, Andy Guy, said, "I'd ask anyone with information that may help explain the circumstances surrounding her death to share this with us. We have what we believe is the DNA from the man that killed Natalie. One call with one name could resolve this case. There must be people who know or strongly suspect who was responsible, and I'm sure that plays heavily on their conscience. I would also be interested to hear of any rumors that circulated regarding Natalie following her murder. Please do the right thing and help bring closure to Natalie's family." Find BBC News, East of England on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. If you have a story suggestion, email eastofenglandnews@bbc.co.uk. The BBC is not responsible for the content of external sites.